Uh-oh. Oh. Hey, Shaq. Hey, top... Well, hold on, I had to read that slower. Top G Big Alpha the First. What a name. You remember B Banger Taco? Yes, Road Rage, Nathan. I do remember you. It also helps that YouTube has reverted to ats instead of display names, and your name is the same. Shaq is a Noti Gang, confirmed. Aiden, pretty good. I got a new controller, and it's pretty lit, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. But unfortunately, it's a new controller, so we're trying to break it in because the left stick isn't as fluid, you know? I think you forget how weird new controllers feel when you get one, until you get one. Because you play with something for a couple months, you're like, yeah, I know the sensitivity stick should be at. And then suddenly, like, you try out a new controller and it feels like it's made of stone. And you're like, why can't this move? Also, it's an hour, but I don't feel like playing the game. Shaq! Imagine no showing. Imagine making your team DQ like a little puss. Also, RLCS in an hour. It's 4. Oh, never mind. It's Easter time. I was about to say, I'm like, it's 5 o'clock. What are you talking about? Oh, I like the part where you didn't touch it? Sad. Sick fake, you would say. No, he definitely did not mean to flick that. He tried to catch it and he missed. Wait, this guy's an Elden Ring fan, I just realized. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, good save. Claire tonight? Are you guys going to be done with day 2 by in time? Sick demo, by the way. God damn it. These guys are so sucky, but they still get away with it. I'm not seeing you in ages. I'm trying to find you. Good to see you again. I mean, if you sub to the channel and turn on noties and just check around the same time, I'm usually live around the same time every day. Nice. By 8 p.m. we should be knocked out. What? Knocked out? But a year ago and all the way to day 3. You better believe. I was watching Vatira. I mean, that's a good way to get yourself locked in. Wait, he's got to be streaming pretty late. I don't know, I guess not. It's like 11 o'clock or something over there. Those are gamer hours still. KC actually just barely had to win today. They 4-3'd Man City. Also, pretty dope that Man City as a team. I miss the days of like football clubs actually, like EU football clubs actually like sponsoring esport teams. Apparently FC Barcelona was a massive scam though, which always kind of made me sad when I talked to some of those guys. Oh my god, I'm huge. Oh my god, I'm huge. Imagine if that went in. Just done that should be in all your streams. Thank you, Nathan. Shaq, I would love it if you're just sitting there like, oh, I don't want to play today. Meanwhile, it's like RLCS main event because you qualified. You just got like the God bracket. You're just slapping people around, going to game 5 OT every single time. Shaq nonchalantly making RLCS. That would be the way, honestly. Shaq double flip resets on top of Appjack's head. This is so boring, he says. I'm dead. I don't know why I didn't think you would go for that. Oh, I also thought Tristan had No! Triz! I didn't realize you had to be able to... Does it 11 o'clock at night when you stream? It's hard to find you because normally my parents won't be asleep by 10:30. Amazing! Imagine having a curfew. Couldn't be me. Maybe because I'm 31, so... That'd be really funny if I had, like, imagine being on a date with a girl. She's like, so do you want to go to a bar or something? And I'm like, sorry, my parents say I have to be asleep by 9:30. And she's like, what? You still listen to your parents? At what age should I stop respecting my parents? You know, this is not gonna work out, babe. you take yourself to another man. Oh. Oh, I thought he was gonna go on the wall to follow me, and he didn't. Have a full patch tomorrow? Congrats. What position do you play? Imagine leaving me alone! You're so fucking useless, Trace! You had 9 minutes to get back! What is this? You didn't even get demoed! You demoed him and then left me! First game on, I'm already like right back into the pain pits of tilt queuing. Oh my god, it's actually insane. Like, yeah, I could probably tell he was trying to flick that in the way they did, but it's just so funny that I knew that my teammate did get demoed, and he just left me 1v1, and I'm like, why? Just come back and help me, and this problem is completely solved. Yes. Missed my boost. Good demo. I'm not gonna lie, tried to catch that a little differently. Let's go, no mods, you can go crazy. That's right, Matt. Wait, hold on. All right. Dalton Zoran saving first round. That's not that bad. I mean, I beat those players in ranked, so you guys should be fine. Dalton's good, though. That's like a UNT team. Or a UTD team. University of Texas at Dallas. Play center back? Oh my god. I thought you were talking about like American football for second Road Rage. I don't know why. I knew you were in Europe. But then you said center back and I was like, what? Like that's not a position of American football. But okay. I played left back in the day. I was like a wing back because I hated just staying back all the time. Plus, nothing strikes fear into a defense more than someone who they do not have a mark for dribbling through the midfield. They're like, oh. Like if you can have aggressive enough of a wing back, you can like disrupt a lot. I was kind of like a sweeper or center back in high school, but for most of my Premier and Academy gaming, I was a wingback. Uh-oh. Can you guys still see me? My OBS just black screened. Okay, it's back. That was a little spooky. I'll have slide tackle. Slide tackling is fun. There's an art to it. Here, but is Cam playing some quals tonight, Herba? Hey, Pulse Wyatt. Hey, Lucy Gubbins. Gubbins. That's a fun name. Go now, go now, go now, go now, go now. Buddy, you can't. But if he hits it 9 meters away from him, you gotta go. Don't wait for him to then get the next touch. Why are you jumping as he gets a second touch? I don't understand this guy. He's just like, I don't think GC2 has ever been this bad. I had it, but I was like, honestly, I might go underneath, but I guess not. You want to stay back? Gonna hit that a little bit high. I see Cam, Bolte, and Byra, Davenport hybrid team. Nice. Does Brock just not want to play, or was he not avail? Also, is the Davenport semester started yet? I have no idea what the college schedule is anymore. Have a good live stream. All right, see you, RotoH. What are you using? We're using the PS5, but it's a great new color that they've came out with in the past couple months. I don't even know what it's called. I think it's like galactic green or something. I don't know. It's something crazy. I'll show you guys in a sec. Oh, great shot. Love that. Huge fan. Uh-oh. That's an insanely good save by that guy. Not sure when CRL dials up for the spring. Oh, well, I mean, that stuff is going to be way later. That's going to be like March. We haven't even been told about it, CRL, on our side from like production standpoint. Which means it's at least a month out. We normally get notice about CRL like a good like 40 days out, I want to say. Whoa, that's a really loud bell for some reason in my ears. Mystery, thank you for the €1. Appreciate you. Dude, this guy has no other function in this team other than to make the last second save every single time. For it. Bringing it back. I use Xbox One control of choice to see my kids bit off the grip pads. I'm sorry, your kids are biting your controller? You gotta keep them away. They're rabid animals. Yeah, this is the new PS5 controller that just came out. It's like this like glossy green color. It's really nice. You guys can see that a little bit. I don't know if you can see the texture much, but yeah, it has like this nice like glossy sparkle to it. It's nice. Where usual viewers saying FRLCS? Oh, Urbo, I'm gonna suggest you never bring up my viewership in a stream. It goes for every viewer. It never comes off in a way that you mean to say. So I just suggest no streamers ever hear that from their chat. Because it just sounds like, again, I'm going to use the analogy of going to a party and be like, hey, where is everyone? No one showed up. What's going on? Like, I don't need to hear that. I'm aware that there are not a lot of viewers. Probably because my stream is dead, no one actually enjoys my content. But other than that, I don't know, maybe just people are doing stuff. It's Saturday. It is also NFL playoffs, so people might be just watching that instead. But regardless, probably doesn't help that we're sucking lately. I'm losing to GC2s, which is basically the equivalent of losing against people in a wheelchair when you're trying to climb up some stairs. Close one. Twitch between YouTube? Well, yeah, but that means... But it's not the same audience. People watch YouTube and Twitch. They don't watch... They watch Twitch or YouTube. There's like no one who watches both. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit earlier, but still. Well, yeah, but no one, like, actually watches that. So when it's like, yeah, you have YouTube and Twitch, it's like one thing, but... I don't know, it's just a question I don't like when people are like, where is everyone? I'm like, I don't know, man. If I knew, I'd stream at a different time. You're Max Diamond? Okay, well, I'm currently 600 MMR above that, so close. Well, it's just annoying because, well, the thing is, like, it's the reason I don't freak out on people about it is because, like, I know that they don't mean it to be insulting. Like, 90% of the time it's from a viewer, like a regular, and they're just like, hey, where's the viewers? But it's like, I don't know, as a streamer, that's why I use the analogy of a party. It's like saying that to someone when you show up to their party. Ah, not a lot of people here. It's like, like, oh, okay. So again, not a big deal, but I just, I like to warn people there because I just think, I don't think it occurs to some people. Oop. Process need boost, don't worry, I got you. Okay, I'm gonna leave that boost for you because apparently you still haven't gotten it. What an interesting touch that guy just had. He flew past it and then knocked it the other direction, off the pinch. Kurogi, thank you for the 100 bits. Alright, he's just a underperforming troll. People like to come in and watch, like, very clearly not Diamond. Or they watch 2 seconds of gameplay and they're like, yeah, I bet I'm better than this guy. And it's just like, okay, well, that's fine. I mean, if you don't like my gameplay, you can just leave. Anyone who takes the time to look at a stream and then call someone bad is just trying to irritate them. Which is like a weird strategy considering I'm definitely twice their age. So it's like, it's very hard for a child to walk up to you and make you feel bad. Okay. Oh, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, Zoko doesn't have a lot of boost from what I can tell. Hey, Morky, I don't think being scared of rope bridges is irrational. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Stay warm, everyone's very easy to get sick. A little bit. Wow! MJ World just typed something that was so vile, the entire line is asterisks. Good save, wow. Just trying to beat and slow it down there. All right. Ranks, this is pretty low for what normally they are. We're normally GC 3 or SSL, but we're stuck in the solo queue of GC 2, and it's a little weird. I was playing the low 50, he didn't even 50 it, sad. That's fine. Teammate overcommitted. Oh, you missed. Nice. Ah. Ooh. Hmm. Got it, Knight. Writing off some riffs. Another musician in the stream community. Hell yeah. You can form a band at this point. Ooh, unfortunate. I can play violin, that helps the band. Is a violin and a fiddle the same? I actually never knew that. I always thought it was just how the violin was played, but is like it actually different? It's like a viola, a violin, and a fiddle. Are they all different? Yeah. Sure. I'm not gonna lie, I assumed that guy would understand I was trying to dunk him, so I'm like, I'm just gonna jump and play his initial clear. Because unless he really focuses to hit it to the corner, it's gonna be a pretty bad dunk. But no, he actually full committed to hitting it upfield past me, which 99% of the time would probably not work, but I got a deflection right into my goal on that one. Again, chat, my downfall of twos is always assuming that someone's gonna make the safe decision, like the more basic, straightforward, obvious decision, and they're just like, what if I played right into your hands and then somehow squirm out anyway? Oh my god, dude. One day I will win a game of GC2 twos, and it'll be because I'm simply better and not because I overcomplicate everything. Oh my god. That's a shame. I mean, some Domino's watch the stream. This is peak. I'm glad you're eating some Domino's. I'm in a Domino's a bit. I can a little fit up a classic trained violinist. They are the same. They're played different. Okay. Same thing. Pretty much a violin is used to classify classical, fiddle for country or folk. Okay. I actually never knew that because they sound really different, but I'm like, I guess if they play different, they're using like different notes and intonations, it would sound different, but maybe like, yeah, they are same. Because I always thought a violin and viola were like slightly like the same or something, and it was just like a style thing. But then people were like, no, they're different. I was like, oh. And then obviously the cello is the mega evolution of a violin. I thought a Stradivarius was like a brand. All right. You were not going supersonic. You were not. You were simply not supersonic on that. I genuinely saw him flip once without boosting, and he demoed me. I have genuinely no idea what happened there. Did he get bumped? I honestly think my teammate bumped him, and then it pushed him forward so much that the flip did make him supersonic. Because he was literally not boosting up into that flip. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Nice. Irish people saw violence sound not diddly enough. Let's change it. All right. Pretty sure luthiers calibrate them differently, so they have different sound for each genre. Good. I'm learning. There's simply no fucking way, dude. God damn it. Ah. I land underneath it, teammate whiffs, and then immediately goes to, I don't see him with it. I was like, I don't think he has a lot of boost. He has just enough to touch that over me. God damn it, dude. God damn it, dude. That's okay. Wait, who stole that corner? What? Did they? You recovered on that teammate? Where are you bumping? I literally saw him driving at the guy. I was like, okay, that's a pretty easy bump. He's standing still, so. I was taking my time. Spawn, please. New control, new taco? Nope, I'm even worse than normal with this. So I guess it's kind of a new taco. I'm having the occasional midlife crisis when it comes to how I play lately. I feel like I'm legitimately the worst player ever. But I feel like all this goes away when I get into literally any lobby that's above where I'm at. I'm just like, this is the worst. I'm the terrible player. I can't do anything. And then I get into like an actual high rank lobby, and then I do fine. I'm like, oh, it's just me doing the classic ranked jig where I'm trying to overcompensate for everyone. And then it turns out, oh no, it turns out I didn't think they would do X because that'd be the stupidest thing possible. And then they do it, and then they get away with it. And I'm like, oh, well, that's fun. Also, I gotta just act like Jamaican Coconut. Me and him talked about this. He's like, how to properly pay twos. And he's like, honestly, twos is played best just assuming your teammate is the worst human being you can even fathom playing with. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Because 90% of the time when I lose most games or something, it feels like it's, you know, I say like, teammate's got that covered, and then for some reason he quadruple commits over and over and over on a ball, and I'm just like, why are we there? What made you think that was the appropriate strategy? Crazy. Teammate? Close one. Did not expect him to tap it right down the middle and clear out of the way for the game winner. My bad, I guess. Oop, a little too much pinch on that. Let me just dive it. Did his second guy come in and make an account to say that? These insults are getting a little bad, chat. Then again, it says your average gamer, average rank in Rocket League is like a gold 3, so I guess this would look like diamond. Jump. Nice. Oh, I was wondering if it would float over him. Oh. I love that near post rotation. All right, well, on for it. Not really sure what the teammate thought the function was of driving all the way across the field, not touching the ball, and then rotate directly back after crossing the field. Where did he think I was that whole time? That's a poor. I mean, he definitely didn't have ball cam on, but still, I was just like, or he definitely had ball cam on, but I was still just like, what are the odds that you'd rotate right into me? Oh no. Great way to lose. What video should I watch to learn rotations? Literally just lock in and understand how to actually move where the ball is headed instead of where it is, and learn how to play predictively, play off your teammates. Literally all of rotations is just making sure you're actually covering what needs to be covered. I would say there's an advanced positioning tutorial by Verge. I still think that's the best video of all time when it comes to explaining option coverage, which is what rotations are. You're not rotating where everyone else isn't. You're rotating to where it's most likely that the ball's going to go. And then giving yourself a little leeway to understand, like, okay, the ball might go here, it might go here, so I'm going to go, like, in between the two, or, like, you know, cheating over a little bit more on one just in case. Like, that's kind of how I think about rotations in a very, like, abstract way. What rank are you, Majej? You're clearly the greatest chatter we've ever had in the chat. Okay, well, thank you for the save, teammate. Thank you for the save, teammate. Oh, it's powerful. My boy. Also, hello, Dude Guyman. All right. I just wanted to beat over the first guy. I didn't expect 3 different players to go for that. Blah, 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 blah. Just trying to slow it down with the 50. I didn't want to lose that too hard. Not a good touch. It's fine. Might get bumped. I don't think he has that. Yeah. Hey, Luca, the stream boy. Not doing super well. I don't think I won a game today in twos. So, been pretty rough on the solo queue, but that's just how it be sometime. You gotta step up. Maybe should have warmed up, you know, a bit more, who knows? Oh my god, dude. When you get carried by teammates, buddy, I had 4 goals in a game we lost. What do you mean I'm carried by teammates? If you're gonna trash talk, you have to be realistic, buddy. Like, you have to be. You gotta save that chat for when I win, finally, and it's like my teammate scoring 4 goals and I'm like having 200 points or whatever, completely off of like first touches or whatever. You know, you can't be clocking in with you're getting carried when I'm the majority scorer and in terms of goals, getting more assists and save than every game. Like, Medj, I'd respect you better if you actually put some effort into it. There's no research coming in here. There's no empirical evidence to the trash talk. Which is why it's hard for you to hurt my feelings, because it's the same as being like, yeah, you don't donate to charity when I do. And it's like, what? Like, you know, you're just saying stuff that's negative and hoping it ticks me off. You're playing Minesweeper with insults. I wonder if this will get him. I wonder if this will get him. Oh. Just trying to make you better at this. If you want to make someone upset, you got to target a teenager, first of all. They're going to have a lot more fragile sense of self. Oh, okay. Ah. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, I am a fan of that, though. Nice. Okay. Little delayed flick. Powerful shadow. Shadow, 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 shadow. He's fine. He shadowed. Look at that shadow. Cool. Nice goal. I keep dipping between plat and diamond. It happens. I did not 1v1 anyone I do not know, Luca. Oh. Thank you. Try to keep that in the wall. Didn't want to get dunked right down the middle. Close one. You just hit it away. I thought he'd at least try to air dribble that a little bit. He just slapped that one right away. Nice hit. Nice hit. Well done, Powerful. teammate get a bump on that? I think he did. I say as I skip the replay. I love when I need to see something in the replay and I'm just like, nope, because my muscle memory is just like skip the replay immediately. Yeah, okay. Teammate can get that even with no boost. Oh, he didn't? That kind of scared me, but that's fine. We just hit that immediately because Appa has to come to me on that one, so I figured it'd be a lot easier if I just slap it. Alright, I guess we're just a threes gamer then. First game on for threes and we win immediately, so there we go. Ooh.
Tried a little more just to act like them. Play my video tape.
You guys see that ChatGPT is going to be putting in ads into the free version? Honestly, I can't wait for the screenshots that's going to come out of that, dude. You're like asking for how to get past your wife's death. And you're just like, well, I think you just need a hobby. And one of the leading hobbies right now is sports books. Try out DraftKings, the official sports book of the NFL. I'm just gonna be like, wait, hold on. Like out. Okay, I tried the slow kick off and it worked, nice. Like I was approaching it at a certain angle, I was like, if I just single jump, this might actually work. We're gonna rush this first touch. Yeah, he did not take a great one. Oh, hello. Didn't feel like he was lined up on that, but... Alright, that's fine. I waited until teammate was like enough back that we could probably at least get on top of that. Nice teammate. Nice teammate. Well done. I love little touches like that. They never expect it. Just tap it a little bit past one, and that's also why you don't chase the ball with your teammate. If your teammate is heading into the one side of the ball, you don't follow right behind them, because then if one deflection happens, then it gets past both of you instead of just one. I'm gonna put that near post. Close one. Teammate, you don't have to commit to that. Please don't. Please don't, actually. You have no boost. Grab boost. Grab boost. Grab boost. Grab boost. Thank you. I wouldn't have thought you'd go for that. God damn it. Okay, well, again, teammate. That's on me. I should have assumed you if you stand still, you would have gone for that again. I just assumed you weren't going to go, and you were kind of waiting for 50 maybe. That's on me as always. I should never assume a random in GC2 is not going to commit as many times as they want. Again, chat, just need to remind myself of that. I should really take a tally every single time I think something, and then I'm like, teammate's gonna do this. I should just assume they're doing the opposite, and it should work. Higher above chance levels. 50? Why are you going for that? Okay. Teammate, are you high? Are you okay? What? But he got the lightest touch there that just like... I've never seen a guy K-turn on an aerial before. Do you guys call it a 3-point turn or a K-turn when you drive? I think that's a regional thing. I'm from New York State. I call it a K-turn. I think 3-point turn is probably more like less regional, more like universal. Good touch, teammate. Get the reset. Ooh, nice. Okay, well, good setup. See, on that one, he got it. Slow build up, satisfying delivery from Lol Beanie. Okay. No 50. Interesting. What are these guys doing? Oh, teammate. Oh my god, I thought he near posted that. I was like, that avert a K turn? Yeah, I think it's just because like if you draw out a K, it's like it's like the two diagonals that you make in a K. That's what my dad always called it. Maybe, honestly, maybe it's not even a New York thing. Maybe just a Philadelphia, New Jersey thing. Who knows? Yeah, that was what my dad always said. He's like, make a K. I said that on my driver's test, I remember. I was like, oh, you want a K turn? And he's like, a what? Just like, you know what? Never mind. I do wonder how some people pass their driver's tests, though. Honestly, can you imagine how annoying it would be if you had to redo your driver's test every like 10 years? There's a woman in my apartment complex who's trying to park. We have pretty generous parking spots for when you parallel. It's like legitimately like the size of like 1.5 of a sedan. Like even the pickup trucks can't truly fit in them. They're like massive spots. And there's a woman who legitimately had to take like 19 tries. I think I counted until I left. Like she was like going for number 8 on trying to line up her parallel. And I'm just like, surely no one's spatial reasoning is this bad. Like, I don't have a problem if people can't just back into a parallel parking spot once on the first attempt. But if you have to go more than 4 times of attempting to line it up, I'm like, you should just admit defeat. Park crooked and deal with it. Oh my god, we're 1641. Holy shite, dude. It's so bad. Man, we are hemorrhaging MMR. All right, let's sauce it up a little bit. Okay. Come on, Buffalo. And that's what I'm saying. I was debating ending stream after the Buffalo game, but I was like, I don't really want to wait until like 8 o'clock to do that. That feels like a very long day. All right, I wanted to keep it somewhat close so I could maybe get a follower 50, but didn't quite work like that. James Cook versus the running defense of the Broncos. I think it's a decent matchup. Honestly, it's all in the Bills' defense. If the Bills' defense can keep them below like 21 points, I think it's fine. I don't really trust the Bills' banged-up offense to do much, but I expect Denver to find a way. You know, growing up in Buffalo my whole life, I don't have a lot of faith. Or outside of Buffalo, I don't have a lot of faith in the Bills to come in the clutch. Is Bass full for the Broncos? No, but Shu does, because he's from Colorado. Hey, Shadow. God dang it, dude. That ceiling bounce was more violent than I thought. You didn't touch that? Oh my god, we're cyberbullying him in this corner. Bass technically would pull for the 49ers because he's from San Francisco. I know he was pretty hype when they won last week. Honestly, I was pretty hyped on the Seahawks this year, but seeing that Sam Darnold apparently has an oblique injury and he has not been practicing all week is hilariously Sam Darnold. Shows up all season and something horrible goes down right in the eve of a playoff game, and then suddenly your chances are blown. Okay. Never cheer for the Bills growing up, but times have changed. I just think Josh Allen is such a good player, and it's a shame because Bills are a frustrating team to root for because at least when you're on the Browns, you know that team's not doing anything. You're kind of just showing up because you're like, yeah, that's my team. But when it comes to the Bills, I think it's way more frustrating to have a team that competes for Super Bowls and loses in Super Bowls versus a team that has so much promise at the regular season, then bombs out like wild card or divisional round, you know? And that's why I think the Bills, since like the late 2000s, have been so frustrating because they're actually like a competitive team now, as compared to being like the punching bags of their division. And now it's like, okay, the AFC has never been weaker than when it is right now, and he still is making me like, is he gonna be able to pull this off? Someone pointed out something really funny to me the other day, and it's 100% true. They're like, if Josh Allen wins this year, the critics are going to be like, yeah, but does it really count because the AFC was so weak? Yeah, he needs to do it on a year where everyone's healthy and everything, blah, blah, blah. And then if he doesn't win, they're going to be like, how did he not win in the weakest year for the AFC? You know, like there's a no-win situation for him. Like he's always going to get a critique that he effed up or whatever. And that's just how sports media is. Like no matter what, there's always an asterisk to any Super Bowl win that anyone gets. I think the only one I don't hear too much of is the Eagles over the Chiefs last year. And I think that was only because everyone hated the Chiefs so much that everyone was just like, thank God. What's your rank now? There it is, 1642. Pretty low. We've been swinging wildly up and down. Starting to warm up again, though. Low. Well, I mean, compared to where we're at normally. I mean, whenever I say low, I'm not actually talking about like relative low. I'm talking about, well, I guess relative to me, but not like generally. I'm not saying like I suck. I'm only a GC2. I'm like I am used. I'm typically a higher rank, so relative to where our normal threshold is. I get a week more of coping again, chat, because I've been pretty militant about fixing my sleep schedule, and I will say I am on a slightly different schedule, so my brain maybe is getting used to that, but I only get a week more of that excuse. By then, I should be fully adapted, and therefore, I'm just full of coping. I like it, teammate. I don't mind it. Interesting. Oh, whoa. Finger slipped off halfway through and I tried to adjust, but not the best. Hello? Are you a bot? What is going on, dude? I'm playing a 50 and these people are just missing. Okay. My teammate might be a bot. Might be. Are you live on Twitch? Yes, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. The fact that my teammate's kind of driving as if I don't exist makes me feel like this is a robot. Classic install one's bot, play twos type thing. I really don't think it's like intaking my positioning at all. But I can't tell. I need to see him action. Whoa, that was a horrible touch. I'm not going to pretend that you meant to do that. I hate that that worked out for you, Cypher. Did not mean to lob that. God dang it. Well, either way. We're going to try to lose it right, or not. There was never been a hard reset ever since the very first one in like 15 plus seasons ago, 20 plus seasons ago. I think we're vastly overdue for that. There's a lot of boosting. I personally, if I was king for Rocket League, I would hard reset and then also install dual authentication, one phone number, one account, so that people have to choose what is their main, because you should not be able to have multiple alts, especially if one is just purposely a smurf for playing with your friends who are lower rank or something. You should just have to deal with the fact that you can't play competitive with your friends. I hate that you fucking went for that angle. Shit. Ugh. No new players, I think what's happening. Well, there's no new players, but a lot of the players, for example, in GC2, GC3, like there are no pros that play threes anymore. So there's no gatekeeper for the higher ranks, which means you have a lot of like decently skilled players that I recognize from, oh, that was a bad one. I didn't have enough boost to get the second one. You have a decent amount of players who are like pretty highly skilled that are like it's crazy. I'll queue into low GC3, like 1700 flat. And it's like players that I know all from SSL in a full party. And I'm like, what? I mean, if you can tell just by looking at the the top 100 leaderboard, top 100 for 3v3 is literally, if you get SSL, you are top 100 in the world, which means there are fewer than 100 SSLs basically in the world for 3v3. And that's so crazy to me. Who is Cravenhead? I don't know. Best car to use? Whatever car is most comfortable for you. There's no such thing as a best car. Octane and Fennec tend to be used because they're the medium height hitbox. That's not amazing at anything, but it's not bad at anything. So I think it's a lot easier to use. I don't know. The pattern that I've been seeing a lot is there's about one in 6 players, I would say, in twos feel very boosted, and then usually when I look up their ranked leaderboard, it's normally like they're all middling around like GC1 or something, and then all of a sudden they explode and they're like GC3 for like a couple days, and I'm like, that feels like you're playing with someone and just getting a crazy win streak going. Didn't think that back post guy was just gonna watch that. We're gonna hit that to the side so we can keep it going. Steal some boost. I played off that. A shame. All yours, teammate. Holy fuck! Do you want to win? He can go there. He can go there. He can go there. He can go there. He could also go there. He could also go there. And then he decides to wait until the guy's about to demo him and goes. I don't know what goes on in these people's brains, but it's not good. Google voice number? Nope, that doesn't work. You cannot make a VoIP, a voice over IP phone number work for dual authentication. If you try it, for example, if you go to like Epic and try to make a dual authentication, if you use a Google voice number, it'll be like, sorry, you can't do that. But that's just signing into the Epic Game Store. You can't, like, the Rocket League doesn't have that, for example. It has to be a physical, like, SIM card registered phone number, which mitigates the amount of fraud for that. Like, Google voice numbers are good for like call redirection, but they're not actually like real phones or real numbers. All those numbers are like automatically registered as like VoIP numbers, so you can't fraud that way. Trying to extend that one a little too much. Oh no. Ah, you went that low. Interesting. And you went high. Why? It's like everyone actually doesn't have a fucking brain. It's like you don't, like the whole point of me going is that he throws it away and you are in the same position, i.e. Taco, it's fine, it's fine. These people are stupid by design. They're DC2. It's fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I'm literally just talking to myself. Fuck my stream. I literally, I'm so incensed, dude. Ugh. I missed that side boost, by the way. Teammate is up for that. What the? Sure. Cool. All right. Go, 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 go. Nice. All right, Alan's going to catch that up line. That was a goal. God dang it. Ugh. Left my brain on the nightstand. These people haven't had it in the first place. Everyone needs to leave me alone. All right, good night, guys. I'm gonna go fucking kill myself. This is so useless.